So both Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump are in Pennsylvania today. It is the vice president's 18th visit to the state. It is the former president's 25th trip to the Keystone State as they battle for those 19 delegates who could determine the outcome of the presidential election. This, of course, comes amid new CBS News polling that shows the vice president and the former president tied among likely voters in swing states. So for more on the role of Pennsylvania in this election, I want to bring in CBS News Pittsburgh political reporter Jon Delano. Jon, I don't know if you were able to hear a little bit of that conversation that I was having with Major Garrett there, but I want your take on that because when we talk about that blue wall in the Midwest, we're talking about, Pennsylvania, right? That is, whichever way this election goes is the way Pennsylvania is going to go. So help me understand what this poll in Iowa means if you are watching this race in Pennsylvania.
Well, first off, Vlad, always great to be with you. No doubt about it, Pennsylvania is the epicenter of this election, and I'll tell you why, particularly for Democrats. Can you name the last Democrat elected president without Pennsylvania? Frankly, you have to go back to Harry S. Truman was the last Democrat to win the White House without carrying Pennsylvania. We are absolutely critical as a state for the Democrats. The Republicans, George Bush lost Pennsylvania and still won the White House. But there have only been two in recent years, George Bush and Richard Nixon, who both lost Pennsylvania. Every other Republican who won the White House carried Pennsylvania. So that's why we are the epicenter of so much attention, aside from the Electoral College votes, 19 that we have here. I think Major Garrett is absolutely right. The whole question of where women are going in Pennsylvania, and we're not talking just African-American women, but particularly white suburban women. We're watching that both in Pittsburgh and Philadelphia and the major urban areas of the state, and whether or not they are coming out in force tomorrow to vote for Kamala Harris over Donald Trump. That's a key indicator. There are obviously other groups that are important. African-American vote in Philadelphia is so key to a Democratic victory. And of course, the turnout in the vast majority of counties in Pennsylvania that is Trump territory, that's going to be key as well. So there's a lot up in the air at the moment. It's no wonder the CBS poll shows it dead even in Pennsylvania.
So, Jon, let me ask you one last question then. Again, people, when we think about what's going to happen tomorrow, we always say, well, we know that certain states are going to be called early, and a couple of other states that people are watching are, for example, North Carolina and Georgia, which tend to report the result fairly early. People who don't know Pennsylvania or who don't understand how it works in politics want to know, why does it take so long for Pennsylvania's results to come out? Because we could be talking about a couple of days before we get the final tally. Explain that for us.
Well, I think for one thing, we're measuring this against 2020, and things have changed since 2020. We don't have as many mail-in votes to begin with. That's important because we don't have COVID. Secondly, our elections departments in 67 counties have now had experience with mail-in voting. And so I guarantee you that Allegheny County, that's greater Pittsburgh, is going to report its votes certainly by early morning, Wednesday morning. Philadelphia was the county that took forever and ever to declare a winner. And that is a key because there's so many people there. That's so key. They're telling us that they're going to be much faster in 24 than they were in 20. And so I think part of it is just the experience of doing all this. I also think same-day voting gets counted quickly. We're going to have more same-day voting in Pennsylvania than ever. So I think that's going to make a difference as well. Vlad?
We'll be watching, and I know you will as well, Jon. Thank you very, very much for spending some time with us. Appreciate it. And be sure to stay with CBS News for all-day coverage tomorrow, Election Day. We'll have live reports from our election headquarters in New York and from our team spread out across the country. And remember, special coverage starts at 4 p.m. Eastern right here on CBS News 24/7.